name's Adam Jerram, gone under the DJ name of Adam J. Also gone under the alias of Adam Ant Project years ago with my brother. But now I'm Adam J. Been DJing now for about 25 years. Got into it when I was about 17. Had my first residency at a place called Bentley's in Bognor from a local hero, Groove Washington. Gave me my first break. Played over there for a few months in the back room on a set of decks swinging from the ceiling on chains. And then from there, had a few residencies, Filth with Ronnie Scarrett, Punch Funk, Chris Vose at night, and obviously this beautiful place, Moonshine, my home. Bout Drive Sound Lab vinyl decks with a Gemini mixer, I think the first one was. And then the CDJs come about. When the CDJs come about, I got the first set of the 1000s, which were the decent ones, and it was a whole new ball game after that. Records went from this big and very expensive to this big and not very expensive. Influences musically varies really, from UB40, from the reggae. Michael Jackson was a massive thing in my childhood. And then your Bob Marley, but then locally, DJing wise, you got your Groove Washington, who's always helped me out, and Junior G, who's always helped me out again. Yeah, and the big DJs, obviously your Roger Sanchez's, and DJ Heather from Chicago. She was a massive influence for me when I see her in space, in Ibiza. And in London I see her as well. She blew me away. So she was a massive influence, the old Detroit techno. It's changed over the years. I've gone from playing your sexy disco house to like your full-on hard house to full-on techno to now I'd say my sound is like an underground house music, which seems to be the scene at the moment. When I was younger, it was just do a mix on a CD or a cassette and give it to the DJ playing that night. Hopefully he likes it and gives you a call. Nowadays, there's so many different platforms. For someone starting out, I'd say to just go to all the nights, get a mix together, give it to the promoter, show that you're willing to go to their nights all the time, and hopefully you'll get a gig through that way. Well, I've been really busy in the studio. At the moment, it's a bit of anxiety on sending them out at the moment, but we'll get there, we'll send them out. Hopefully in 5 years' time, I should have a few tracks signed. Be there with the big boys, hopefully. Main objective with DJing, you read the crowd, you play what they want to hear, basically. Reading the crowd's probably the art of DJing, probably the hardest art. I mean, you see a lot of DJs playing the stuff that they've set out in their bedrooms, like what they're going to play. Get on the end in the evening, it could be a totally different vibe. So you've got to be prepared to change and make the crowd happy. If you start to lose the crowd, you got to get the crowd back. And that's the art of DJing in my mind. I always try to get to the venue a little bit early to check the vibe out, have a couple of beers. But yeah, mainly just follow on from whoever's playing before, keep the vibe going. Musically, I'd love to still be resident of this place and see this place thriving.
What's this place called?
This is a mighty Moonshine. Love to see this place go to the top, which I can see it doing. I just like to see myself enjoying my music as I am now. I'm not really interested in I just want to be where I am now, to be honest with you. Happy with playing each week, vibing it when I can. I've met some brilliant artists recently. One of the perks of being a resident of Moonshine is week in, week out, meeting top artists. And I've played with a few, and they're very nice people as well, they are. One to spring to mind is Lucas Alexander, really nice fella, and he's dropping beats left, right and centre. Casey Spillman was another one, really nice guy, and really give us some good advice on the club and where he thinks it should be. He was down to Casey really, it said about the decks being on the floor, not on the stage, which I think has worked ever since he said that. And yeah, basically every DJ that's come in has been real nice, real helpful, and stayed in contact.
So we know you met DJ Casper lately.
Yeah, Casper. Me and Casper hit it off. He was a really good DJ. The music is unreal. This music's unreal. He gets sent all the good vibes, all the good unreleased stuff from every DJ. And he said to me that he'd set up a Dropbox for me, and he did that instantly as soon as he'd done. and he's sending me some nice bits. My favourite track's been given Charlie Banks, new Charlie Banks. I think the industry's coming back from a bit of a lull, if I'm honest with you. But it's definitely on the way up. The artists that really have really got the scene going again is your Odin and Fatso. Releasing music that's going commercial as well, which is also good for the music scene. But yeah, it seems to be on the up. Portsmouth as a whole, the music scene is definitely on the up. As for everywhere else, I'm pretty sure London's always been buzzing. But Portsmouth has never been one to be a great music scene, but obviously since this place has opened, you've got your Love Amplifier guys putting Portsmouth back on the map, which is what we want. My favourite track of all time? That's too hard to answer, I think. There's so many. Probably Groove Armada Superstarling is probably one of my favourites. All 2 months off, Underworld. There's a few. There's too many to mention, mate. But those two probably are one of my favourites over the years. Thank you very much. Good night.